Hello and welcome to today's video. Even though it's already a little bit late in this month of September, I thought I will still try to do a shop my stash. Sorry that this is going up so late, but for those of you who know, you're probably tired of hearing me talk about it. We were traveling at the end of August, early September, and we're home. We're trying to get our bearings. Bo's back to work today. So it's been a little bit of a whirlwind and my energy level is getting a little bit better every day, but let's go ahead and get into the shop my stash for the month of September. Okay, let's get into the shop my stash. I'm going to be using my handheld camera, so I hope it's not too shaky, but I have things up here divided into sections. These items over here were things that I packed to take home with me during our visit. These front three I will be putting back. These back here are staples that I need to keep out that are either in project pans or things that I just wear almost every time I wear makeup. These here are all new items that I just showed you in that haul that was posted. Hopefully it went up before this video. And then these items here are the things that I think I want to keep out to play with. These are kind of like warm kind of colors that I think will play well as we move from summer to fall. And then these items over here you'll see me put away as we go throughout this little shop my stash video. So for this first drawer, like I said, I'm going to be putting back this foundation here. This was nice to have when I was out in the sun a lot, but I'm not anymore. Sweden is already in the 60s and working more and more towards fall. So I am going to pull this guy out though. I just recently put this in my graveyard project pan, and so I need to pull it out, as well as this guy here. This is also in my year-long project pan, so those two need to come out. You will probably see me pull more than normal out because all of my items are put away except for what I showed you up here. So let me go ahead and continue. This one here is a project pan item that needs to come out, as well as my e.l.f. palette. Sorry I can't really open things that well because I literally only have one hand to use. But I also know I need this primer here, and then I'd like a pore filling primer, so I think I'm going to try to use up this little guy here. It's not in a project or anything, this little professional, but hopefully I can use this up pretty soon. Okay, I got primer, I got foundation. Now I do want to pull this blush out to go with that eyeshadow Super Shock that I'm using as a blush. And then I think I'm good on blushes. I don't need any more contour or highlight products. Or no, I do need. This one's in my year-long project pan. I want to pull it out, as well as I should probably pull out my Anastasia like Glowkin just to have some options for like highlight this month. Now I also was going to put this back, just now I realized that this is also in a project pan, so this needs to stay out. And then I will switch this out here. This was my Tarte Shape Tape that I took home while on vacation because I needed a concealer, but this one I just put into a project pan, or in the graveyard project pan, so it's got to come out. And I am going to put this one here up. This one I just hauled recently too, so that can go back. And switching back over to primers, I know I need to put this back because I recently hauled it as well. And then the last thing that I needed to put back was this Milk blush stick here, this cream blush from Milk, and I'll just set it over here. Okay, a couple more items that need to go into this drawer now. This Marc Jacobs bronzer hasn't been used yet. Hopefully, I might end up getting that out. Why isn't it focusing? I might end up getting that out for a little get ready with me trying new products, but I am going to leave it there now. And then also this Natasha Denona Blush and Glow palette. I don't even know. It's so big. I don't even really know the best way to store it. But for now, I'll just sit there and I'll work on that storage option later. Okay, in this second drawer, the only thing I'm putting back is a little mascara back here. Now, I did need to pull out my mascara primer that I was working on, and then I think that's it. I brought back quite a few mascaras, so I need to get on using them and finishing them. Now, I don't need any Super Shock shadows, although I do want one. Need is different than want. This one is in the shade Moonwalk from ColourPop, and that would be a really fun, it's kind of like a duochrome red-green kind of shade. I think that would be really fun to play with as we transition into fall. Another thing I need over here is my eyeshadow primer. This is my Urban Decay Primer Potion, so that one needs to come out. I don't need any eyeliner. My drawer is kind of gross. I need to clean it soon. Sorry about that. And then, before I forget, I definitely need this guy here. This is in a project pan, but I did not pack it to go home with me. This is Stila's Sea Siren, I think it is. Okay, do I want anything else from this drawer? I think I do. I think I'm going to pull out this Marc Jacobs shadow here. This is an Omega shadow. It's kind of a red shade. Hopefully you can see that. I think I want to pull that and play with it some. But for now, I think that's it for this drawer too. Actually, I almost forgot this guy. This is an e.l.f. eyebrow kit that I'm going to try to pan the powder side of, so this needs to come out as well. Okay, in the last drawer here, I don't have my lipsticks back in here yet. I pulled all of my bullet lipsticks because I was afraid that it would get hot when we were home for a month, and my lipsticks might possibly melt with all the windows shut. So they are in my fridge right now. I need to go actually pull them out and put them in the drawer again. But I do want to put this guy back. I just recently hauled the green lipstick from Fenty. I think I'm gonna wait and pull this in October. So for now, that can wait. But I do need to pull this orange gloss. And then I also wanted to pull, my orange lipstick, but it is in the fridge, so I'll get it out later. But I also think this one here, this is a little gloss kind of balm stick from, I think it's like CoverGirl or something, maybe even Maybelline, honestly, a CoverGirl. And I think this one will be fun to go into fall, wearing a little bit of a gloss balm. Now, let's move to the fun part, eyeshadow palettes. I don't need any of those. Now, I do kind of want to pull this red one here. Maybe I will. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's pull the main squeeze palette. I haven't really used this one much. This one I got back in December, and this is out of the ones that I purchased from ColourPop in December. This one is definitely my least used, so this one needs to come out for sure. And you know what, while we're at it, I'm also going to grab the Honey because it has those mustardy tones in it, so let's go ahead and pull this one too. Now last up here we have these larger palettes. I think I definitely want to pull Subculture because again, that summer to fall transition is just perfect for that. And then I think that's it. I was gonna pull Soft Glam, but I might wait and pull that in. Nope, we're gonna do it now because if I want to wear those kind of like statement lips, this one would be a really good one to pull for that reason. Okay, and as always, we have probably way too many eyeshadow palettes or eye products in general. I feel like this always happens when I don't wear a lot of makeup and then I get back into it. I'm like, I miss it so much and I over pull. I know this is too much, but we're gonna just deal with it. I'm gonna set the camera up and I'll show you insides of some of these palettes since I didn't get to open them up while we were shopping our actual stash. Okay, let's see if this angle works. Sorry, you have the weirdest angle of my living room, but this here is what the sparkling pineapple looks like. And again, I'm started to use those warm tones. Then we have the Emeralds palette from Profusion. A lot of these beautiful greens. I'm specifically really excited for these like olivey tones over here. And then, actually, this one was one I wanted to put back. This one I'm going to put away, although I will show you the inside of it. This is gorgeous. I love these kind of like more neutral to cool tones. And this is such a gorgeous duochrome right here. But this one I didn't mean to leave out, so I'm going to put it up. And then the Soft Glam, everybody probably remembers what this one looks like. Beautiful, kind of warm, neutral shades. So that will be really nice to wear, like I said, fun pops of color with. Then we have Subculture, which is just the epitome of fall. All these beautiful, like, yellows and greens and these kind of deep colors over here that are really fun, deepening shades. And then we have the Honey palette, which is beautiful. I really wanted these kind of mustardy shades down here. Why isn't this focusing that well? Sorry about that. And we also have the main squeeze palette, which has some beautiful red tones in it, and I think that will be really fun to play with. Then this one, again, I wanted to put up. Why did I leave this out? I'll show you the inside, but this one is one that I'm going to wait to pull probably until like November or December even. And the last palette I have to show you here is the Nomad by Juvia's Place, and this one here is beautiful. I haven't really worn it yet, so I'm really excited to get a chance to play with it. I actually want to play with it with my gold palette, so I may end up pulling out the gold palette separately to use with this occasionally, but yeah, I'm really excited to play with this. Okay, so that is everything for the Shop My Stash. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too shaky. I know it wasn't the best quality video because I'm filming it by myself. Normally I have Bo here to help me, but he went back to work today. So again, my apologies, but I will see you in the next one.